Are you still selling only on Etsy or Amazon and feel like you've hit a wall? What if you could launch your own branded store? One that looks amazing, feels professional, and actually builds your business in less than 5 minutes. Most people never build a website. Why? Because Shopify feels overwhelming, Wix is clunky, and everything else either costs too much or just doesn't work. But recently, I found something built specifically for sellers like us, and it changes the game. It's called Everbee Store, and it lets you create a beautiful online storefront, import your Etsy listings instantly, and keep your Etsy and Amazon store running like normal. No tech headaches, no listing fees, no starting from scratch. And who am I to tell you this? I'm RJ Martinez. I've earned over $500,000 in royalties and sold over 100,000 print-on-demand products, all by selling t-shirts online. I teach people how to make real money with their e-commerce business. And today, I'm going to show you how Everbee Store might be the easiest first step to growing your own brand. Etsy and Amazon are great places to start selling online. But if that's your only strategy, you're building your business on rented land. You don't own your customers. You can't collect emails. You have no control over how your store looks, or even if it stays live. I've seen sellers get suspended and lose everything. Even if you're doing everything right, you're still paying fees on every sale. And with thousands of listings out there, it's nearly impossible to stand out sometimes. You're not building a brand. You're just playing in the algorithm. To grow a business that lasts, you need your own space online. Let's be real. If building a site was easy, you would already have one. But the moment you try Shopify, you get buried in themes, settings, and apps. Wix, it starts okay until you hit a wall. You're stuck with choosing a logo, designing every page, making it mobile friendly, and just trying to not break it. Most people quit before their store ever goes live. Here's the fix: Everbee Store. This tool is built specifically for sellers like us, Etsy, Amazon, and print-on-demand sellers in general. You can import all your Etsy listings in one click, or start from scratch with AI that builds your homepage, product pages, and brand voice. No coding, no design stress, no startup confusion. Your store looks amazing on day one, even on mobile. And there is no listing fees ever. Sell unlimited products, collect emails, track your sales, and grow, all from one dashboard. And it doesn't have to replace your Etsy or Amazon shop. It complements it. So you can keep making sales there while building your own brand. Let me walk you through how it works. Step 1, choose how to get started. Import your Etsy shop, create with AI, or migrate with Wix. Pick a template or just enter a few words about your product. Everbee builds your site instantly. Design, copy, structure, all done for you. You can customize everything later, but most people go live right away. It's the fastest I've ever seen anyone launch a real working storefront. All right, so I wanted to click on a few things over here. So this is the dashboard you're gonna see, right? Okay, give you an idea. You see there's 3 visitors, 1 returning visitor. Most likely that's probably me. And then come over here, orders, you can see the orders, see the customers, break this all down. You can see, so click on products, showing us the products that are live on the actual store. Go to collections, showing you collections. Come over here, email. So look at the back end of the email. So this is really cool. Welcome to Everbee email. So it says your core plan right here, 20,000 subscribers, email analytics, landing page, unlimited marketing emails, automated store emails, which is really cool. And if I hit get started, and basically this is a whole back end of doing like email marketing. So the dashboard, see all of that emails, automations. So like a welcome email, which is really cool. It's like they sign up for something or they make a purchase, you can send them an email or update them with tracking information. Pretty sure you can do all that back there. Transactional emails, and it gives you all the breakdown here. Grow, create a landing page. Right here's where you create a landing page. Subscribers, and then there's some settings back here. All right, let's go over here to designer, click on builder, and this is where you'll be able to edit your whole website. Anything you could possibly think of as far as like the editing process, you can do back here, which is really cool. All right, let's go to, and you can hit content. All right, showing you everything that you'd have on the store, which is cool. All right, now let's go over here too. So the apps integration, all apps, installed apps, you can see installed apps, showing you all the apps right here that they have available. Then let's go over here to the brain. And this is really cool. So document library, you can upload a document. So this is your brand book. So everything about your brand. Okay. This is where you're basically feeding the AI and giving it the information about your brand as far as understanding like what's your goal with this and your brand book, which is really cool. Okay. So your audience and all that fun information, like who your target audience is, this is all it right here. And then one cool thing too, so that's the settings, and then here's a support tool as well, right? Which is cool. And then chat with the brain. I can help with you with revenue, audience growth, product strategy. So this is an AI, this is like your assistant. You can ask it questions to help you with any type of thing. If you're confused about email marketing, if you're confused about how you're going to make like certain posts or your product description, stuff like that, pricing strategy, you can see boost reviews, brand positioning, audience growth. Let's think about, let's say, so help me with email marketing. Can you help me with my first email? So it's basically giving you a breakdown from the brain of the understanding of, and this is still in beta, but it give you marketing suggestions like right here. So launching branded campaigns, just telling you everything right here of what to do. Okay, then we come over here, marketing suggestions. Use the storytelling elements to customers' narratives to engage audiences. All right, so it's going from the brand, like the brand book, and then going from there. Okay, which is this right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and install the Printify app. Let's go ahead and install. It tells you everything that it does. Now connect Everbee to Printify. We'll fetch your products for Printify. Publish products on Everbee. Everbee will handle the rest. Here's what happens next. Click connect. Grant Everbee access to Printify store. Once confirmed, you'll be redirected back to Everbee. Publish your products to Everbee and start selling. All right, let's go ahead and allow Everbee to connect. All right, so I went ahead, so I have the Printful app installed and I connected everything. Open, it's basically grabbing your orders from Printify, or okay, your custom orders that you have helped Printify, and then you can go ahead and publish them. So let's go ahead and let's hit this one, this hat right here. Publish, and then publish to the store. All right, so let's see what happens. It's publishing. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add our own product to the store too. All right, so you're gonna see that it's published to the store. See right there in green, it's published to the store. All right, and there it is, look at it, it's published. Boom, pretty cool. Click on the mockups. It's pretty fast too, the website's pretty fast. Add to cart, all that stuff, boom. All right, so I'm on the back end of Printify. And this is going to be the print provider, right? So this is when the order comes in, the customer buys it. This company was going to print and ship the product for you. And we're going to go ahead and come over to a catalog, come over here to bestsellers. And then we're going to go ahead and Bella Canvas 3001. Going to hit that one. Let's start designing. All right. I usually do darker colors, but for this example, let's mix it up a bit. Let's do like a few little lighter colors. Looks good. You obviously you can adjust it inside of here if you want to, but I'm just leave it as is right there.
go ahead and save product, the sizing too, sizing chart in there if you want. All right, save, select, we're good. You can choose, you can do it with the other colors if you want to as well. You can see right there. Nice, nice. All right. Dang. Okay. All right, and then you can mess with the pricing. It's easy to come in here and change pricing if you want. Okay, and you can even edit pricing. Okay, or edit margin. So 33 variants. So you want to put 22? Let's put 22. Okay, apply all, and boom, we have all switched all the pricing for us. Then we're just gonna go ahead and hit the publish. All right, it's publishing. Let it populate over here. As you're gonna see right here, here's a new product that I added. Okay, you're gonna see that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and publish to my store. All right, so it's published to the store, as you're gonna see right there, which is really cool. And then if we come over here to the website, you're gonna see that the product is right there. Really cool.
Here's what makes Everbee Store a no-brainer. AI-powered setup builds your site in seconds. One-click Etsy import saves hours. Unlimited listings, no fees. Keep more of your profit. Built-in email collection. Grow your list automatically. This is crazy. Analytics, dashboard, know what's working. I love analytics. Mobile optimized, looks perfect on any device, which is really nice. That rhymes. Subscriptions plus digital products, more ways to sell. Everything's built in. No more stringing together 5 tools to make one website work. That can be a little bit frustrating sometimes, right there. Here's the honest truth. Most tools overpromise, but Everbee Store actually delivers. It's designed for beginners, and for once, you don't feel lost in the process. You don't need to be a designer. You don't need to be techie. You just need a product and a vision. And this tool fills in the rest. If I had this when I started out, I would have saved months of trial and error. But that's not saying nothing bad. It's fun. It makes you feel like you're running a real brand, not just uploading products. And that's what separates people who make a little money from people who build something real. If you're serious about growing your business and not just surviving on marketplaces, this is your next move. Click the link in the description. Try Everbee Store for just $1. That's right, $1 gets you in a full working storefront in minutes. No tech stress, no long setup, no excuses. If you've been waiting for a sign to start your own store, this is it. Try it today. Your future customers are out there, and now you'll have a store ready for them. Thanks for watching. If this helped, hit that like button and drop a comment if you're starting your store, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got more tools, tips, and tutorials coming soon. And if you want to learn how to create really detailed designs that your customers actually want to buy, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.